KSM Show.
All right. We're back again. We're back again and we're drinking the day. Let's just say, Fireman Basiaba, show some love, man. Yeah. You know, we had such great fun last week. There were so many critical things I wanted to ask him. I couldn't get into it. Oh, because last week say yeah. Say yeah. You see, Master, you have to come back next week so I can get into other areas that we need to talk about. So thank God he's back today. Put your hands together. Show some love for my man, Field Marshal, Captain Smart. The captain. There we go. Please.
Thank you.
Hey. And I see that, today I have 2 books.
I brought 5 last week.
We did the 5 by last week. And I used to 3. So we are back on this.
Back on this one.
So folks, he's back here and we're going to do part 2. So stick around. Taking a short commercial break. When I come back, Captain Smart is back again. We'll be right back. Pure coconut oil. It is cholesterol free, it's fat free. It's the in thing now. The Akono pure coconut oil. And for anyone who is listening to me now, if you can call them now, they give you a very, very big discount. Whether you want it for yourself or you want it in huge volumes, you can call them now. And the number is 024 748 6673. Or you can WhatsApp on 020 615 1378.
The KSM Show.
Yes. We're back. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Before we start talking today, let me tell you something. How you drew my attention. Well, way back at you.
I think tell you way back somewhere.
I used to do a talk show.
Okay.
Back in the day, vibe. Before then,
right,
yes. Now, when I was doing the show,
wow.
Yes, I would stand and do the show. It was from 10 to 12 on Tuesdays. So one time I was watching, I think I saw you're online. And you were giving firepower. I say, oh, wow. Akwe, it reminds me of my youth. Honestly. This man reminds me of my youth. The firepower, your delivery, and everything you were saying, you know, whether I agree with you or not, even your delivery got my attention. Say, Akwe, Mr. Pa. And then that was some years ago. Say, oh, Charlie, one day I'd like to host this guy. So I was following you when you went to our dome, went here, you know. I said, Charlie, I want to hold this guy one day because he reminds me of my youth. Hey, the captain,
before I came to Accra, Kumasi, na Fridays, you told me, thank God it's Friday. To me catch Madame Fobakwa, now our contact.
Okay.
I'm so on phone number, Mamina, I said, oh, party. I said, KSM, we'll be on a friend phone. Oh. I'm saying, oh, Charlie, me pepper panasem.
Wow.
Me person me ne kasa keke. Oh, faso. Em fa number ben em. O ga so obi an friend no offer. Na okro number ko be heading say ah na wakati. Na wakati no. Eti me ba Accra foforo no. One day I'm say okay, mama mbra metro. Na me mebusa wase say that time na me nyanko TV so obi aso nhye da ni me. Nti me du wono busam say frem say dem so frem kojo. Wo hwehwe ne say onye den.
Wo hwehwe me metro.
Oh, adan me reho yo. Abranche bi wo mo gate na no pa de we osi de me kasa me mo boss ah. Then me ko fie sa.
To mo ama.
Da bi mama. Na nti ada me who text message you know. And I make a book be a mekanye. Martin Graham. The World is Mine. That is at page 95 of the book.
Wow.
He said that don't rush to see, but
don't
wait.
Rush to see.
Don't rush to see, but wait to gain. Just don't rush to go see anything.
But wait to gain.
Wait to gain. Because what is a yabu be wa bontin de don't rush ya kwhwede. Ya de bo be bo trim. But when you sit back, when you wait, you have your life. I waited. And then you send me a text message.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
You see? So you don't have to rush to see. You need to wait to gain.
Wow.
I waited and I gained you.
let me now that we're in the habit of confessing. Also, when I send you the text message, say, "Oh, Charlie," I think I even said, "You remind me of my youth, right?"
That's right.
I said that.
You did.
And then I don't, you called or I called?
Yes, I called you.
You called me, and it was funny because the way I see you, your fire on TV, you know. When you say, "Oh, from crowd," I say, "Hey, yeah, hey, uncle, wait. Oh, I felt from me. I say, "Oh, yeah, uncle." And so I want to invite him. I say, "Oh, okay, uncle, you." Oh, very quiet. I say, "I don't have the wrong number." I told my wife, "Mr. Kane, hey, I've already so." Make I say, "Oh, uncle, Bako." And I say, "Sana muna mutie, mu microphone na BBS muso."
No, that's it.
But I'm you know, it's good that we have had that mutual respect for a long time. But you have done well.
Thank you, sir.
You have done well. At least many panino.
Oh yeah.
And to spot, sir, a branch be talent be a woman.
Sure.
So let me congratulate you. I mean, I like your delivery and everything.
Sir. Thank you.
So I'm glad that
You see, from what you just said there, I just gained something, a wisdom from what you just said. If you're on the path of saving a country, you should not throw away the boat of wisdom. So, sitting here, when the microphone is on, it's Ghana.
Yeah.
When the microphone is off, it's Captain Smart. So I should be able to draw the line between seeing the elderly, according them the respect, and getting angry behind the microphone and saving my country. Nobody saves a victim with sweet words. There's an accident. You have a lot of injured people. I feel now Dana say. The action, the intelligence, and the year Jumano. So sometimes people are not able to define the Captain Smart behind the microphone and the Captain Smart off the microphone.
Yeah.
But I love both definitions of me. I enjoy them.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. One more time, man. and I'm glad we are having another chance to you know talk, because I know there were so many areas that I skipped, you know. And one thing I mentioned the last week, I didn't get into that. We'll get into that. But by the way, even before we start, on my show last week, I said, "Hey, according to me, Kasati Sukufo." Kakaba express, "Ya man to kwa."
Oh yeah, kofa samabo.
He said, "What me kofa kakaba express wa."
Oh, yeah, kwana beba.
Yeah, kwana beba.
Story for beba.
But anyway, Captain, on a serious note, you know, what you do, and there were two things that I really appreciated last week. Said, listen, this is my party. I love the party, and I am with the party.
Sure.
Great. And so what? You know, Ghanaians seem to have this thing about once you love a party, you go all out, right or wrong. I love the party, and if you hate the party, all out, I hate the party. But you are the kind of, you know, you have the kind of intelligence to know, say, where you meka.
Sure.
And it doesn't hold on to myself.
And that's it.
And I brought something that I didn't ask you last week. I've had thrown at me several times. So, not so many journalists. It's been said to me, back in the day, I'm Jaja fires my brain so many times. And I say, KSM says to my journalist, we are to know. Have you experienced that? And for you, what people were saying was that, now we'll say at all. So I think when you came up and you were critical of the MPP, it took people aback, you know, and I'm just can you. So I want you to respond to that.
You know, somebody asked me the same question. That was not on any show. And I told him that any journalist without a stomach is a stuck journalist.
Is it?
A stuck waka. If you're a journalist, you must have the stomach, to accommodate wisdom. If you are a journalist, you must have a stomach to accommodate intelligence, facts, and be able to be fearless and move on. If you call me a stomach journalist, I look at you and laugh. I was following a friend. He sent a text message to a certain honorable. Then the honorable sent the text message, the person sent to him, to me.
To you.
Hey, smart, with the oyadio. Won't say on crop way. I see message so. The message they are sending me. Say opese. That day, and the ball me trimo pose make what smart. To beg a politician, me nyebium. It's minya offer to come to Accra. Me fear him fee. And I me call for Jake for. Say, me conquer. No, or yeah, nation I your show see no. Okay. Kind dear. So be kwa. Show you. A man or coming to Kakra or Unya West Dine. Buanon Kakaka na Upper Babiatra, Yabia di Tibeto. And yes, sir. Combedo Ufi Rabitu. So coming to Accra, I have that at the back of my mind. When you go to Adom FM and you ask, they will tell you they were calling me cocaine jeans. I wore one jeans for 1 year.
Really?
Yes, I did. Go and ask them. One jeans. I wore that jeans for 1 year. There's a lady at the newsroom. Abla. Abina something. They were calling me cocaine jeans. Captain, I didn't know I jeans. I'm saying me rope, some me tough fro. Fufro na metono. I said toss cement. It's me roll. And again, and Crawford see a dime one Crawford yem. People are building mansions. I want Crawford yem. We share a lady no kwa. Men can't say men ye papa. But what to pizza my ya? Pizza ye 50 Ghana cedis. That time na cement 30 Ghana. And 1 bag of cement. And what to go ni yem no. Now they go to to cement to go for my yem sa. Na so be the cement the sick and to cement. No, see then I was so corrupt. I don't want to be like that. Because I know the African politician. If you want to stand up against the African politician, you must be independent, like I said last week. If you cannot be independent, don't touch the African politician. This good thing that happened to me, people call it suspension. May I see it as the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. Yes. It is the best thing that has ever happened to me in my life. When it happened, it gave me the signal to think faster, 5 times faster than whoever was part of the process. So I sat down, I said, let me give myself 30 minutes. Gave myself 30 minutes, took a glass of wine, picked my pen, got a paper, started scripting something. What do? The next 1 week, before Thursday, which is the same week, day that I was suspended, what can I do to raise money? So I started writing. Then it came up here. You can start Facebook Live. I call it Smart TV.
Yes, I've seen it. Yes.
I call it Smart TV. I didn't go to any politician to ask that give me money to buy this microphone. I got it myself. Pulled money, bought everything. The following evening, Smart TV was on. And surprisingly, I had 5.8 people watching.
5,800 people.
Yes. Now, the following day, I had 4 commercials on Facebook. So if you sit down, no, you see, we need to think. We are refusing to think. And because the youth are not thinking, That is why we are always thanking.
Because you are not thinking.
We are always thanking. Oh, me das. Oh, honorable. Oh, Nyamin Shao. Hey, honorable, did it through you. I don't know, I'm 20 cities to a petition. We are. You see, if you refuse to think, you would always be thanking. I mean, how many times would Zoom Lion, my own elder, how many times would he go thank somebody? But look at the number of people who go to him to say thank you. It is because he's giving, he's thinking, creating, getting the money, and feeding people. So they always go to him and say thank you. So if you are youth and you fail to think, you would always be thanking people. And that is what we need to wean ourselves from. We got not to do that and fix our brains. We can do it. The future is clear. Look, I read something about Martin Luther King. I enjoy reading. That's my weapon.
I was going to come to, we'll come to that.
Yes. I enjoy reading. I read a lot. I read a lot. Because I know that I'll be interviewing a professor, a PhD holder, a master's degree holder. Yeah. Me, I don't have these certificates. How do I interview such a person? I need to read ahead of the professor before you join me on my show. So by the time you get there, you see me very smallish, but the brain is bigger than you are.
Yes.
Because the thing that has been pumped into the brain is
the brain. Yes.
You see, when you look at the life of Martin Luther King, there was one cardinal thing about him. He was fearless. In everything that Martin Luther King did, they said, oh, he had the brains, he was smart. No, he was fearless. Fear. He was far above his people. That's the F. He had the brain. He thought ahead. Far above his people. He evaluated everything as of that time, that as a black American, I'm being suppressed, oppressed, ejected, rejected. What can I do? He evaluated the whole thing and said, after evaluation, I can take an action. Then he got to the A. But anytime you have an action without reasoning, it becomes confrontational. So, he had the future in mind, evaluated the whole thing, took the action, backed by reasoning, and he became somebody bigger that the whole world now celebrates him. So even in the act of fear, there's a passion of action that can catapult you to your future and will make you a great person. That will make you a great person. And until we begin to educate the African youth, and I will not stop this, the African youth must open their brain. It is not sitting in the classroom. That four-cornered prison you call the classroom. And then they give you the thing you can use to wrap and cut here, that A4 sheet you call certificates. Adia uwa obi ahwe chiri Opa nyas we asim certificate nyina. When see na ebeka se wa mobra. Who will go and ask for your certificate? But say what drain ye juma. What they are draining ye juma no be ya de. Senior, emphasize what be baso.
Show some love, man. Show some love. Show some love, man. Hey, Captain, what I missed out last time we were here, you know, and you actually threw in that one university. So let me get a little bit back into your background growing up.
I was born on the 5th of May, 1980.
1980?
Yes.
Oh, Abofra.
Kumasi precise. And then I went to...
Now parents, who are your mom and dad?
Parents. You want me to tell you the truth? You want to know something?
Yes.
No, I will not tell you today. I wouldn't tell you today. I will tell you some other time.
I hear.
You know, I went to... My mom and is at Mankasim now, in the central region. My dad is also there. In the central region. Now they're there. I went to Gomwa Techman DC Primary. for some time. And my teachers told my grandparents that this is your grandchild. I think you should take him out of this place to somewhere else. Wabin Dodo.
Really?
So I was taken out of Gomwate Chimain to Edumfa, also in the central region, where I attended Grace Preparatory School. I loved my grandmom so much. So I said, no, I came back because of my grandmom and completed junior high school at Techiman DC, JSS. Went to Apam Secondary School. Completed Apam Secondary School in 2000. I was a school prefect, you know. So there's a mark here. I'll show you after the show. On campus, one day, Mayor Horner, who said parties during the 2000 elections, and got for a campaign near the Echo. So I was called to the headmistress office, Mrs. Esther Hamilton, the headmaster, assistant headmaster in charge of administration, Mr. Yubo, and Mr. Arthur in charge of academics. They were all there. The Beza was also there. That Omati sent me sneaky out of campus as the school prefect. Go campaign, join some MPP people, Apam Town to do some campaign. Now, you small boy, what do you know about politics? What have you seen about Kufuor? I laughed.
Wow.
Yes. So I called Mr. Yubo and told him what my grandmother has told me about J.A. Kufuor. He's the only person under the sun who knows that story my grandmother told me about J.A. Kufuor. So I told Mr. Yubo, said, sir, I'm saying, Ali. Okay. What is this meeting for? I'm saying, yeah, Makwana party be a mayor campaign. And what have you? And as the school prefect, make sure say Obi Amba campus mayor campaign. And the MPP for back campaign. We are Pamomo. The whole minya call say NDC for so by that time. Nti me hwe na omo hye ne ma gidigidi o mani abre hye ne ma na me se kai ha be ye den ne. Obi aba ha ya pam no. No obi de obeye ensi. Omo ka me se menye. Wow. Omo the speaker ne si ha na ma ko muni ato ha. Omo the we si ha na ma ko pia ato ha. Menkwa. And the whole school, they were watching me. Who is this guy? I disrupted the entire process. The campaign didn't come on. They packed everything and they went away. I was ambushed and people wumbo me heavy. Oh, massa. Yeah.
Hey, sir.
Yeah.
So am I in your campaign?
Yeah. And I had mistress and some teachers near there. We are collaborating. I didn't know. But you, the administration, you told me. The school prefect.
Party be a
my party be a maha. Not the internet will be about there, my man in here. Yes, it's auntie. Me quite my exams for police station.
Whatever.
Upper secondary school. So I wrote my final exams. All the physics practicals, the chemistry practicals, the biology practicals. I did that on campus. And I remember I wrote physics and chemistry, paper 1 and 2, on campus. All the rest, I was at Apam police station.
Police station?
Yes! You see, so when somebody, if Obi Anya MPP didn't change Obi Ghana how, senior, people should stop disturbing our ears. Huh? Because of this party, I wrote my final exam at the police station. What are people talking about? By that time, now I feel the matchroom meeting with Palm Secondary School campus near Mami, voters ID card. What are they talking about? I knew the party before they were born. It was inculcated into my brain before they went to primary 1. So they should stop disturbing our peace about the party. Then on your party, no. You need to be able to sieve and seize. If you cannot sieve and seize, you cannot go far. And
you have to be able to
sieve. Also, today you want to be a friend. When you sieve, you seize Papa ne. So you sieve and you seize Papa no. What to Tantana to go so that you can use Papa no. Now go him. So as Captain Smart. I want the MPP to become a better political party. And to me, who say yen na make se si ameti hey. Se me phone wa no bi send bi mam na yen meka wo bra. Obi ani ho betima kama no atum. I will talk today, I will talk tomorrow, I will talk the next day, I will talk till the last day. Ye de me beto adakam. Na me ma 10 no. O metwa me ho ahia. Ye de me sia me nam ko.
Put your hands together. Let's take a short break. It's getting really exciting. We take a short break. When we come back, we'll make in some more. Stick around. We'll be right back. Akono pure coconut oil. It is cholesterol free. It's fat free. It's the in thing now. The Akono pure coconut oil. And for anyone who is listening to me now, if you can call them now, they give you a very, very big discount. Whether you want it for yourself or you want it in huge volumes, you can call them now. And the number is 024-748-6673. Or you can WhatsApp on 020-615-1378.
The KSM Show.
Hey, Yasinabo! They say if it's good, it must come twice. That's why my guest is here twice, man. He was here last week, and he's back again. And before we took the commercial break, you're talking about leaving a legacy. That's right. What is very, very important to you. And he said something I want to pick up from. We'll see, when you are lying down, surrounded by your 10 children.
That's right.
My 10.
My 10. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful 5 girls and handsome boys. 5 boys.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Omo Kroma.
Oh, Omaba.
Omaba. Because yes, it was how money now US.
Oh, and yet you see, I hate to be poor.
I hear you. Show some love for that, man. I like that.
Yeah, because poverty is a choice.
Poverty is a choice.
You see, and people just know that statement. They don't understand that statement. The reason why poverty is a choice is that the word poor, P-O-O-R, is pushing over opportunities repeatedly.
Wow. Pushing over
opportunities repeatedly. So when you want to remain poor, when you have an opportunity, you hand it over to another person. So in Africa, even the youth can go and lobby for a contract. Onisika, not the Akomo Obi or Osika, Uncle J. It's opportunity to gain the much profit, we're pushing over. No, the Amano, we're pushing over. I don't want to be poor. I want to make sure some dream by year, Juma. Nipe biano ade anyame de che ye di kan ya dwen. Enti akwara akura no yese na dwen nyini ye. Enti wunyini pese se wadwen nyini.
Yes.
But de biano the African politician e pese o make sure se wanyini ba wadwen de ma wadwen nyini. Enu nti de yetimi toka emo no Land Cruiser $190,000 say jifa ye adwuma. Ontwi or the call officer went, no the aba. No use to saloon, no the coffee went, no Sunday aba. Can it didn't fear na yes you to me to. Now dear na ye torn $195,000 no. Yes say obey me at 20. Maybe why you to me torn money $50,000, $20,000. Now what torn it cheap. Now we would assume my so. Odru winchanya honorable at say Monansen Kwala Maba Mumu de. But first now you better aba ne de osifika no no wa nkate. Enti me pese African youth ne tie ase say enye won e de wo campaign na ne di minister. Enti mo wadwen nya dwuma. Ye be de wo be ye dede. Ba ye ma minister. Adentra won se minister ba. Ade bi ho ye me ya. Also no boss afma for be catch yen say. Ghana public sector ni moyema
akrogo yeah
ntaba ntimi mfa nipa adenta ne ba koye adwuma senate time na ne ba na course senate na nyema on you get what I'm saying
yeah
time and Rollins as far as the neto every is it Holy Child na time na no course secondary school no edit na Ghana forces play no na dey kire ne ka no na nkrofo maso ni one so betima tena play no mu bia na. This is the calculation of the politician of Africa. I will render you useless and make my children useful. It is a one ma wadwen na nya adwuma. Eniema be how. Ohene. What's your mind? We are churning out 275,000 graduates a year. There is no plan. Nobody is thinking about anything. The best J. Kufuor could do was youth employment. I will tell you one day where youth employment came from. Yatete asano invest in a young koyo, but sabe brusa bi enyado. Yenye Jimmy Forza. When you ask about the history of youth employment, you will hear the name SMART in there. The best this administration can do is to offer you NAPCO. Finish. Yes, you be graduate too. Into be NAPCO. Who as a health attendant. No why be more nursing training. No why be nurse. I didn't say obi a nursing training that no TV. Now we have no be kofo fro no beba. Obi a nursing training that no TV. Who be NAPCO akosuku no wasaba na wa be to senior or. Yeah. Now say we dey emfa wonko. The tie ne say system no ye nyan hyase ndwene ho enya ban we nko awo ye share Fourth Republic here see ye nhye da nwene oman yi ho yi
like a development by accident
accident try your luck nko an ye denam ese lotto oh afi we de mani this year de me di ye no say ye wo mebu na wo mem ha 275,000 Oba bonten a yese enkoda ne nko school ntem sese. Enti by 20 years na akoda na wie school. Ye advertise job vacancy e wo newspaper mo a age 35 years. Akoda na wie school at age 20. We invest 20 years.
And 2 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years experience.
2 to 5 years experience. Yeah. Into one kasa 20 years. We be 35 years, I do the 15 years account home. Into common sense they should tell you say politician and catch yourself about in 15 years. Saturday do animal no be breading. E be do 15 years now we rusty. We be say koso okopɛ adwuma no yes we need 2 to 3 years experience. Eti yen samfa. Into obi kuta master's degree. Na na ba na mo a kotwa video bi. Abranti okuta second class o said dey by Waye
car wash bonsuo
adentira wako akosye national service adwuma ni ho nti oye bonsuo ye wi a na ya catch na wo say adwuma boni nte se kro no yen ya bono kro no adwuma boni nte se kro no magiatum but state no abosa branche no kro no a state na boni ne say esesenka enhyehyeye wo ho na state na provide it. By the time you come out of school, there's a space for you to fix yourself for some time. So you can even pay to do your masters. State now provide and farmer. You become useless in society. Yes, yo. Nyansa ni ba kufotrim. Aya wote say yebusa aben wo ho. Nyansa ni ba kufotrim. But ye yesi penny ni fia adue. Okay. What they are telling you is that when you are youth, now we are doing a jai. Chinese and Fanko Crafone the Enquire. What's the Jansen Nippon Baku foot to them? Nothing other than Quadanic or margins one hour to go. And no, I get dangerous, am I? Senior Mammy Castle Winch only said the next 10 years ahead of us. West of Africa, Titu. Say, Africa cannot contain the African. Mark my words.
You cannot contain
the African. Africa can never contain the African. The youths are up now. They are angry. We feel ejected, rejected, and subjected to inhuman treatment. Enti, emebru say ya dream nyina akwa te say obi praye. Enti ye hwehwe de o praye no. Look, we've got Nigeria. When you pick 10 youths, 10 people in Nigeria, only 2 no where you buy 8 are unemployed.
That's a serious statistic, man.
Come to Ghana presently. We've had 10 graduates from the university. Eba 7 and 7 out of 10 in Yejumanye. Mami try there 3 na e where you buy no. 3 na where you buy no. 2 edwuma na omo ye no any security. One, no way Juma, there was security. And no Sokrano was secured by a politician for 4 years. So the next 4 years or the next 8 years, now was so called. So you have a job for only 8 years. Now, share Germany. Ghana, your roads are away 73,000 kilometers. Your roads, according to the Ministry of Roads, 73,000. Into me, my 100,000 am I. Say, I'm being counted 100,000 kilometers worth of road. The last 20 years, Germany has spent 39 billion on roads, making sure say when we roads, because of the EU trunk roads, that you can move from Germany through to France, through to Switzerland, through to Luxembourg, through to Belgium, and all that. When him say Ghana, check the records from the Ministry of Roads. We have spent almost $31 billion on our roads. Still, you're not Still, you're not in the capital city, Accra. What the car numbers are is going at the bram. What about you? First class residential area. First class residential for the way.
Yeah. For the way.
For the way.
Yeah.
First class residential area. And so munani yedum kania. And from aboni yedum kania. Say, yeah. Wouldn't say I started the Champions League of Doomso. Are you aware? We have started the Champions League of Doomso. And we are looking for the community that will win this time. Kufuor's time, Champions League of Doomso, Ashanti region won. Professor Mensah's time, Champions League of Doomso, Greater Accra won. John Mahama's time, Champions League of Doomso, Volta region won. Now we have started the next series of Champions League of Doomso. Which region is going to win?
Greater Accra.
I wouldn't be surprised it would be Central Region or Western Region. What we need.
Here's the thing, it's like say, it's joke or fun, but it's very serious.
It's serious. Look, this is Kwame Nkrumah's 7-year development plan. I've read this book 15 times. I have read this 15 times.
The 7-year development plan.
The 7-year development plan for Sergeant for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Page 56 talks about agriculture. Page 191 talks about housing. Page 175 talks about health. Page 2223 talks about trade and industry. I have read this book several times. The National Development Planning Commission that was set up by J. Kufuor, led by PV Obey and others. I have read their plan. You see, your friends and train you see, sometimes, excuse my French, people should not think that we are fools. We are not. No matter how brilliant a child is, you cannot ask that 7-year-old child to handle a PhD thesis.
Yeah.
No matter how brilliant that child is, PhD thesis, on to me handle. There be. What kind we are? Now we shed near this book alone can save us. If we have leaders who would think. Look, I am on that Ghana Statistical Service. What is so many near the Ghana statistics? 18 figures never no. Obi can never be good that the same be more no more job being paid. No, I started chair. No, I started chair. You see our housing deficit of 2.5 million. It's not true. We have over 4 million housing deficit in this country. We have over 4 million housing deficit. Honorable Hackman Owusu-Agyeman in 2006, that was when he went to UK, did the negotiations with J. Kufuor, and came back in 2007, April. When they wanted to start this affordable housing thing. Hackman Owusu-Agyeman, not on that. I am waiting to see a minister in this Fourth Republic like him on that. Housing Minister Wanamika. Hackman Owusu-Agyeman was not sleeping. Yes, I say, me say. I one day went to his office. Now, Ochan architects. I see you say the pressure. You can trust that the man was willing to do something. Near cutting sorts across the country for the affordable housing. Yeri affordable housing. Starting here now, no, you're not doing so. Beka MPP for presidential hopeful no. Eti Jacob 4 year not doing say. Will be a person with the president, no. Resign. Now others should take over. From the day Hackman Owusu Ajiman resigned from that ministry, affordable housing came to a halt. Bagam. From 2007, 8, Bessin ne, ye not one. What call Asokore Mampo? That day I was the MC. Now was Fox FM. I was the MC. Abrosaya yes here at was so 6. Wouldn't say 78 in the CCO. Wow. Yes. Wouldn't my dear Naka. A pononym puma. Windows and doors. Yenyan Sanibia Wukrumha. Say from 2008. Obafix said just windows and doors. And doors.
Sad, man. And
somebody was saying what? The youth should keep quiet. We will not. And we will start coming after them. And I mean this statement. Because Kwame Nkrumah said something. He said change. When it is denied or too long delayed, violence will break out here and there. Not that the men planned or willed it, but the accumulated grievances will erupt with volcanic fury. One day that fury will come. That eruption is coming. You just see what happened? Professor Mes came 3.5 years. He didn't do anything about it. Left. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He started STX. You remember? What happened to STX? When him said Dipana now they contract in the buy and why they signed the Ghana court, you sent to the car. We try and damage. You see a free BB judgment debt. Vagam. Akaho. Yaboka. As if that was not enough. John Mahama started Sagleme. Where we Sagleme. A condition that's a dino. Kania woho. Ensuo woho. Yeri. Fortunately for us, windows and doors are there. Or China when we need election. And so no so inaugurate. I didn't know so yes. Where's the dine area? Which I want to be one when answer go end. I don't know when me. Into your Jesse ho. Soldier for a war memha. Momuncho baby omoda. Bisa baby a police for that. Bisa baby a fire service for that. And then you bet to me a house 2,000 families. It's a whole rotten. Senior, hey? Abaya yo jina camera yechi. Oh. Senya senya mi adom. Ena odi wachi. Na otwa mfoni. Na bosomuso abetua ne ka. Na we wie legona. Ko nim ko be fa so betua ne dan ka. O wie suku ofi wa ne baaye. Ana ofi Kumase, ana ofi Volta region ne baaye. Ontimi nsan ko ne kurase. Ena we wie legon. Okobio mu eye ne ya. We wie university sambet ne kurase. Eti eseso okwahwehwe kwabra menu ne twempena. Kwabra menu wo single room, one friend single room self-contained. Me take na me boss of me.
Single room self-contained.
Single room self-contained. Me take na me boss of me. Na one na akwahye ho. Kwabra hwa ade ne din, kwabra say we moving on. Na we ja lady ho. Na we ja dan na ma no. Kwabra ko no na aka 6 months na advance na wu. Okoya fiora ni tu no. Na wa kwahwehwe kwasi. Na kwasi ni nada, na waje 500. Na wakope kwadwo, na kwadwo ni nada. No waje 500. Ansa Kwame nso aba. No no so aba 500. Ansa wetimi abobo no. Ebedru time esese oware no. Na under canoe ho no. Eche na Vrongo highway. Enye the fault o. Enye lady the fault. But there's no conscious effort, there's no plan for the youth coming up into Saglemesi ho. And now look, honorable attention catch there and say Assembly minister, former MPB during Rawlins's time, he became MP. I was J.K. 4 time, I think somewhere 2004 and Ofi Parliament. He's from the Volta region. Honorable Squadron
So, yeah.
He said something in the Hansard that time. I still have a copy. I say, if we cannot protect the youth of Ghana today, we should forget about Ghana tomorrow. He said that in Parliament. I still have the Hansard. If we cannot protect the youth of Ghana today, we should forget Ghana tomorrow.
Yeah.
Clenso said that. I was thinking that members of Parliament will be reading their Hansard and look for statements that carry weight like this and fix the problems and fix this country. And they should stop baring their teeth and trying to intimidate us. We are no more going to be allowed to be intimidated, Maza. We will not. Now they are saying that we need another 32 million goddamn US dollars to fix the agreement. And then, and Penny Fokra say, Dampine a papai. And Dina is serious, you know. What stopped us as people? Say a baby nipa kwatenem. No problem. Abaya ma odan na wo tim na wo problem. Na yeye na wo tua kan kakra. Aban betimi subsidize building materials. It is a way youth na fe na wanye adwuma na if your salary is between 2,000 and 3,000 da. Who some subsidy bracket be or who koto iron rods, who koto cement, who koto aboa, who enjoy a certain subsidy. If your salary is more than 5,000 up, you enjoy a certain subsidy. If you are more than 10,000 up, you enjoy a certain subsidy. Ghana card na ye no, and yet it's a company be ID card na yama no. It's a chip shim. So you have all your data in there. So when you go to that point, Dr. Baumia has started digitalization. So it's all incorporated into that. You go to KSM. You slot in your card. Oh, you are just receiving 2,000. So cement is 50 Ghana cedis per bag now. Because of your range, Abina subsidize your amount. So you pay 35 Ghana cedis. Abeden and an inje, non-quartiers are 3,000. Onto no boa sintua, na on sinidine to reduce the housing deficit. People are not thinking, Masa.
Show some love, man.
People are not thinking.
Yeah.
You see, people are just not thinking, and I get furious sometimes.
Yeah.
That little problems that we can solve.
Captain, we are. Oh, yeah, I say so. By third, you're saying to me, third. Yeah, but you know, the reason I wanted you to talk, I want people to know who Captain is.
Yes.
Oh, because they just simplify you and put you in a box. They don't know the reasoning and the thought behind individuals.
I stand for Ghana.
Thank you.
I stand for Ghana.
Show some love. And all you youth, I think this should be your hashtag now. Hashtag I stand for Ghana.
That's it.
It doesn't matter what your party is, your religion. I don't care. Stand for Ghana.
I stand.
Thank you.
For Ghana.
Thank you. Ukabibi, I think I was listening to you and he said something that Ghana can. You are Ghanaian before any religion. You are Ghanaian before any party.
Yes.
So that's the bottom line. Yeah. Your folks, on that note, we are going to rest it here. But that's the crux of my interviewing Captain Smart. There's something he's saying. He says he stands for Ghana. What about you? Captain?
Yes,
Medasi.
Mr. Medasi.
So until we come back again, KSM signing off. But next time, because in the meantime, we are out of the whole world say,
The KSM Show.